Alright, what up, Too Strong? Alright, what up, Mimi? Alright, I goofed up. I goofed up. Yo, I just noticed in the last 10 seconds while I was coming live, I goofed up, right? Alright, yo, I put up the wrong screenshots. I'm like wondering why the fuck is Vonnie coming after me on her community wall? And I'm just like, what's wrong with this bitch? This bitch is crazy. I just deleted the post. And all right, so this is what happened, y'all. I was trying to put up a post of LTG talking about Michi's son, right? And I put up the wrong screenshot. So I put up the screenshot of her talking about Vonnie's kids and Vonnie husband. I got it all fucked up. That was my fault. And I just noticed that right now. So, because I'm over here wondering what the fuck is wrong with Vonnie and who the fuck is Double R? You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck is Double R? And why is she coming at me? Nobody talking to her. You know what I'm saying? So I just figured out what happened. That was a John fault. John just fucked up. John's supposed to put up a screenshot because they said LTG was offering money for proof if she came at Michi Kids. And I got the channel where the proof is on, but I made a mistake. I put up the wrong screenshot. So I just noticed that and I deleted it. So I was wondering why that goofy bitch coming at me. I'm thinking she talking about some other shit. So I'm over here reading her fucking community wall all the way fucking confused. Like, I'm like, this bitch is just nuts. It's my fault. I'm gonna have to take that blame. I put up the wrong screenshots. My bad. And this is how you know I put up the wrong screenshot. I just had a conversation with somebody telling them what I was gonna fucking put up. And I put up the opposite of what I said I was gonna put up. So that's how you know it was a fucking accident. And even last night, I had sent that shit to somebody and fucking I still thought it was that. So that's how you know I fucked up. I just made a mistake. That shit is funny. It's not funny, but it's funny at the same time. I did that without knowing. What up, MC Tia? What up, Amber? Oh, Amber, I did a fooey. I just realized right now, from coming live to now, I did a fooey. And I didn't even do that shit on purpose for Vonnie and LTG to get at it. I dead ass put up the wrong shit. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. When you stupid, you stupid. What can you do? The only thing is, as stupid as my mistake was, right? I promise you, on my son, I did not purposely put that up to purposely Vonnie nothing or nothing of that. I put that up because I thought it was Michi's. I thought that was Michi husband and Michi thing. I got the whole shit mixed up. That was my bad. And I literally didn't realize it until I hit the live. I shared my live. And when I shared my live, I checked the subscription real quick and I seen Vonnie going off. And I'm trying to make sense of why she was going off. And then she's like, look at the screenshot, you a troll. So I was like, so I went back to the fucking community where I clicked on the screenshot and then I started reading the fucking paragraph under it. And it clearly says Vonnie name in it. I was like, oh shit. I said, now I understand what the fuck is going on. So I said, oh shit, I ain't mean to do that. So I just deleted it right now. I was like, man, I fucked up. I think I'm about to get some money. I think I'm about to get some money because I just debunked this lady. I'm thinking I got to debunk because she's saying I never came at her kids and I never came at her husband. And I remember her doing it, but I forgot under what pretense or what context. But whatever, I was looking for it. I was trying to claim the money. Look, when you wrong, you wrong, y'all. I gotta hold that one. I was wrong for that. I put up the wrong shit. Now this dumb bitch gonna think whatever she think. Let her think whatever she think. But I promise her and y'all that was not done on purpose, maliciously or nothing. I thought it was Michi husband and Michi thing to prove from the video that she was saying prior to that. I wasn't even doing that to put her and Vonnie or or put Vonnie out there like that, or because I'm mad at Vonnie, I was gonna put out her what I wasn't even trying to be like that, honest to God. And then, honest to God, the post was only up for like 20 minutes, I feel like, or less than that. So as soon as I seen the shit and I realized I took it down, so I don't think even a lot of people got exposure to even seeing that. You feel me? And it all started based on when Unspoken pulled out that troll page of LTG. I said, I wonder how many troll pages that she got that she done told us that wasn't troll pages that we done overlooked. Cause I feel like I remember her telling us those about those troll pages or saying it, but my memory is fuzzy. You know what I'm saying? It's not something I'm just gonna store in the memory bank. You know what I'm saying? But it's quite possible. I feel like she could have told people about that one. But it made me think, what other troll pages are out there that we forgot about? I just want to go see the troll pages and go browse through the post. You know what I'm saying? Before they get deleted or something magically. So I was like, let me go check it out, see who she was talking about at this time and what she was doing and how she was moving. Just to get a character assessment of her, some shit like that. And I fucked up. Cool. All right, so look, we're gonna make that the first part of the video. We're gonna call the first part of the video John fucked up. He need to do better due diligence before he come out here trying to debunk some shit. He too veteran for that shit. I gotta hold that one. In a nutshell, I put up some shit thinking it was some other shit, and I did bad. That's really what happened. No, ain't no more or less to it. And it was accidental on top of that because I didn't even know it was even towards Vonnie. I promise you, that's on God. So yeah. All right, so that's the first part. I fucked up, and I ain't come to that conclusion until I fucking went from the community world to the live and to the stream yard. So hey, my bad for real. Oh, other than that, all right. So now the next thing, I'm still gonna address you, Vonnie. Anyway, the only difference was I didn't know that that happened. So now it kind of changed the trajectory of how I was gonna talk to you. You feel me? It changed the trajectory, being that I just been wrong right now. So now I gotta lower my temp. But anyway, I really was gonna come on here and talk to Vonnie about the picture she put up yesterday with the ice, and I was gonna do the whole double standard thing. And I don't want to cry about spilled milk. You know what I'm saying? I get it. The community don't really give a fuck about Hispanics like that, right? But guess what? I'm Hispanic, so I give a fuck about Hispanics like that. Y'all might not give a fuck about Hispanics like that. Cool. Y'all not Hispanic. Y'all black. So when somebody say something about black people, I understand that y'all get upset as y'all should. But you can't be mad at me when people say stuff about Spanish people or Hispanic people and I get mad. That's my right to. And then it comes from people that I used to call my friends that I would never even think that they would go down that route. You know what I'm saying? But they are from Virginia. You know what I'm saying? And Virginia is based on racism, and a lot of racism stuff happened over there. So I guess I don't know why Vonnie racist. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, the only thing I could think of is she don't have Hispanic people around her, or Hispanic people don't fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? Like she's not like from a place like New York or California or Florida, a melted pot of everybody, of mad cultures and mad different people. You know what I'm saying? Because where I'm from, we just don't do that. No matter how mad that we are at people, we don't do that. We don't just go to race and we don't just we wait till ICE gets you. What if I would have did a meme with some fucking slave ships and said, what if they take you back to your country with some fucking slave ships? Would that have been funny? That would have been ignorant as fuck. And guess how many black people show me love? My whole style, my whole format is probably more black than Hispanic. I get my style off black culture. So it'd be crazy of me to come up here and diss black people when black people been nothing but good to me. Get my style off of them. You feel me? And then for you to come on here and just disrespect my people, and it's unfair because I'm not gonna be as ignorant as you. I've done that before one time, and it was stupid. You know what I'm saying? It was really stupid. I can't make the same mistake again. You feel me? I'm not going to talk about a whole race of people just because you want to be ignorant and disrespect Hispanics. I know that Puerto Ricans and Dominicans and Spanish people where I'm from, we don't go for that shit. You would have been saying them jokes around here, you would have got beat up. I'm just telling you. Where you at, you could do that because that's acceptable where you're at. But where I'm at, we all fuck with each other and we don't do shit like that. We go off what's right and wrong. We don't go off skin color. You feel me? And a lot of people on here determine who's right or wrong based on skin color. Well, not a lot of people. Let me not say that. Some people. But some people when they're angry. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is what can I do other than call her out for being ignorant? You know what I'm saying? And if she's cool with being that ignorant in this time and this day and age that we're at, then that's on her. That's charged to her character. You feel me? But it's crazy that I could come on here and I could tell a black woman to suck my dick, and I could be wrong for that. And I could be really wrong for that. But somebody could come on here and diss Hispanics, not just one person, multiple people could come on here and disrespect Hispanics past the boundaries like I did. I crossed the boundaries. I got tore up for that. I deserve what I got, right? But when other people pass the boundaries on certain things, nobody say a crumb. And that's the double standard. And you expect me to respect the community that has a double standard against Hispanics? I'm Hispanic. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm Hispanic. And guess what? Just because I'm Hispanic don't mean we're not black. You feel me? Dominicans are black. I don't really say that because it's not something we say. We're Dominicans. We say we're Dominican. And I'll give you an example. Jamaicans are black, right? Obviously, you go to Jamaica, they don't say we're black. You know they're black. They say we're Jamaican. Just like the Dominicans say. The Dominicans say we're Dominican. Oh, they're not claiming they're black. They don't do that to the Jamaicans. They'll be like, you're not claiming it. You already know Jamaicans are black. But they say we're Jamaican. When they identify themselves, we identify ourselves as Dominicans. There you go. You feel me? Simple as that. And yeah, and when it comes to Vonnie, I just know that she don't have enough Hispanic people around her to care. Because if she did, she wouldn't come on the internet on social media where stuff lives on forever and make such a or do such ignorant things. Like, and maybe back then it could have been more funnier because it's not the climate that we're in now. With the shit that's going on now, when people being snatched up from their families, you ain't gonna feel it till it happens close to home. Till it happens close to home. And I heard her tell us some story about her son the other day. I don't know her son business. I don't care. Something about son and the girlfriend. But what if your son married a Hispanic girl, a Puerto Rican girl, a Dominican girl, a Cuban girl, and your grandkids were Spanish or Hispanic? I don't think you would be live saying that. I know LTG. I remember a couple times she come live and she say one of her kids is white or Hispanic, so they don't do things like that. You see how when it hit close to home, you don't do things like that? That's what lets me know you don't have enough Hispanic influence around you. And you should. You should. You feel me? Because when you go to school, what's the secondary language they get you to learn? You feel me? What's the secondary language they want you to learn? Where they want you to spend that commerce at? Maybe she doesn't know any better and never been out of her neighborhood. No, that too. She could be small minded. She could have never been nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't know her life, but I could assume that just going on what I think. You know what I'm saying? She never been nowhere. She never had no experiences. But also, I never been down south. But I just know that they have a different type of they have a different type of thing when it comes to race, color. They went through a different type of struggle. I feel like people down south went through. a more harder, if that could make sense, a harder struggle than people did up north. Maybe I'm not the one to talk about this. Maybe I need to educate myself more, you know? But the point of my story is I can't come on here and disrespect the whole race of people just because Ronnie's ignorant right now. And I even gave her a pass for the shit she said about my sister by saying, you know what, she's mad, she's crazy. Don't give her no excuse, really. But it's like I'm trying my best not to do nothing fucked up to her. You know what I'm saying? Because she's trying to antagonize me. She's trying to push my buttons. And you know what's funny? You won't even fuck with LTG like that. So I don't even know why you playing with me like that. And when I finally get past my point where I'm done playing with you, I'm gonna show you. And guess what? I'm really not trying to get to that point with you. Not because you weak sauce. It's because you a female. I used to be cool with you. Somewhat about you. I think you funny. But now I just think you a disgusting, horrible person. And I'm glad you're showing me who you are because now you don't make me feel wrong about cutting you off and not wanting to fuck with you. You actually make me feel stupid for giving you a chance and trying to be fair with you and trying to be even Steven with you. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Came on here, tried to extort me or blackmail me for background conversations we had. Like, what type of snake is you, bro? Like, you mad at me because I'm with UP? So you want to come out here and nitpick at private conversations we had and make me look bad in front of the people because I don't look as bad as you want me to look? Like, bro, you over there having a whole fucking conniption over YouTube. Who's taking it too serious? And I'm even telling you, if I was you, I would leave me the fuck alone because I'm going to do it to you. I'm going to do it to you, and you going to be sick that you even got started with me. And all I'm going to do is remind you, I warned you a million times. I don't want it with your punk ass. I don't want it with your punk ass. Simple. You want to be disgusting. I already know how you tell me you want to play. If that's how you want to play, I'm going to win. I don't know how I'm going to win. I just know I'm going to win. And I know you're an easy win. So this is the last time I'm going to tell you take several seats. Because you keep playing with me like that, I'm going to have to show you. I'm sorry. And I really don't want it with you. I really don't. That's why I'm saying it in public. I don't want it with you. It's not even a fair fight. All you got for me is mouth. All you got for me is mouth. And you don't even got that because you can't even be on the same panel with me. You see what happened when I try to get on the same panel with you with Too Strong. Fuck this male female card that you trying to pull. You know that I will put you in your fucking place like your husband never did. You feel me? And you don't want to get talked to like that by another man that from another state. You feel me? I wish you could gear your content away from me, but apparently you can't because it's like I guess I'm the content. You feel me? That's all. And you gotta understand if I don't go live and I go to work, y'all gonna be stuck with Vonnie. I need y'all to realize this. The people that don't like me, remember, think of the days when the content is dried up, when nobody's doing, and 2, 3 weeks go by, and 2 weeks go by, and nobody's popping alive, and everybody's in the background, mad bored, like, yeah, I don't know what to watch, looking for other channels to watch and shit like that. You can't have it both ways. Remember what content you're gonna get stuck with every day. Vonnie and LTG. If y'all cool, if y'all like it, I love it. You feel me? Like if that's what y'all really want to do, let me know. You feel me? I turn this motherfucker off and draw this shit the fuck up. And you'll get stuck with Vonnie and LTG and see how happy you be that week. See how quick your workday goes with Vonnie and fucking LTG coordinating the fucking the weekly script. You feel me? It- okay, if that's what y'all want over John, that make it spicy for y'all, that make it interesting, that make it mixy. You never know what you're gonna get over here. You never know who's gonna pop out over here. You feel me? You rather get stuck with Vonnie's 17-minute videos in her fucking car. With out of the 17 videos, 3 minutes, you could minus 3 minutes off the video, or if you take 3 minutes for snorting, you don't hear her snorting, sniffing blows and shit like that, sniffing mad blows. And Vonnie, it rubs me the wrong way that you would talk about my sister knowing what you told me about your kids. You feel me? It kind of bothers me that you would talk about my sister knowing what's going on with your kids. And you know what? The old version of me would have yelled at you and said some dumb shit and some spiteful shit and apologized for it later. But right now, I'm conscious of myself at this moment. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only thing I could say. From yesterday to today, the old John would have drugged the fuck out of you for some ignorant ass shit. And I would have looked at dumb. You know what I'm saying? This John ain't gonna do that to you. Because I know it's dumb. But it just bugs me the fuck out that you would say that about my sister knowing what you know about you. You feel me? That's all I gotta say about that. You know? People are real ugly. You know, people are real ugly. You could tell them you don't want no problems. You could tell them you don't want. You gotta ask yourself, what am I really doing to that person to make them be on my dick, other than not fuck with them or go somewhere else? So instead of being around them, I went somewhere else, and that still gets them mad. So in my mind, they gonna be mad regardless. And this is the thing: the only way they could be happy is if I'm upset. And I don't see myself being upset no time soon. As long as I got money in my pocket, I don't be upset. Now, if I'm broke, I'll be upset. If I'm hungry, I'll be upset. But it's not that season. I'm like, fucking, what's today's date? I'm counting the days for my tax money to come in. Slim counting the days for her tax money to come in. I was spending money last week, like 2 weeks ago, like I already got my tax money. I ain't get my tax money yet. All I want to do is buy crypto. You feel me? There's another thing that y'all gotta look forward to on the agenda. Everybody's saying John go to work. John's gonna go to work regardless, but I don't like going to work when I still have money in my pocket and I can still maintain my bills and be lazy. I'm sorry that last year I made a good decision for once. I decided to invest my money. Invest my money. You know what I was doing instead of collecting my paychecks from work? Every paycheck I got, I decided to, because I didn't like my paycheck. I worked at a shitty job. So I thought I was a genius when I took my shitty job paycheck and I bought crypto with it. And then a week later, my check was fucking $300 more than it was supposed to be. I thought I was a fucking genius, right? And every now and then when I could, I dropped $200-300 in there at the right time, the right place. I did that shit all last year. No, the year before last, in December, I started doing that. And I got fired like in when I got fired, like in March? Yeah, in March, right? So imagine not knowing I'm gonna get fired, putting all my money into savings, right? Thinking next year is gonna be super good because I'm saving up, you know what I'm saying? I'm saving up money, you know? And guess what? Got fired. What's that shit called? Unemployment. Got my unemployment. That shit jacked out. When that shit run out, boom. Now I got my savings. Savings got me through. But it's like everybody worry about me. Once I go to work, there's not gonna be no content for y'all. Somebody gonna have to take the steering wheel, and whoever take the steering wheel is probably gonna be boring. And then I don't like to work in the winter because it's too cold. You know what I mean? You see this weather outside. This weather's crazy. Imagine having to get up at 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning, and deal with this weather. And I don't like to work in the afternoon, and I don't like to work at night. I'm a like I'm like a 7 and 8 in the morning type of guy, 9 to 5 type of guy. I like the morning shift. When I get the morning shift, I get home. I get time to have dinner. I get time to be a family man. Get time to be a father. Any other shift takes me out of the realm of being a father as much as I want to be. You feel me? And then all these motherfuckers is concerned about the way I'm living. And yo, he don't got it. What does me not having a job affect you? You know what I'm saying? You acting like I'm coming on here like DC with my shirt ripped off and my fucking teeth all fucked up and motherfuckers ain't seeing me online and going, damn, we concerned for John. You feel me? Nobody ever listen, when people send cash apps on here, they send cash apps to people that need the fucking money. They send cash apps to people that be fucked up. They don't send cash apps to people that got money. They don't send cash apps to the motherfuckers that give the money never get the money. Just know that. The motherfuckers that be giving the money never get the money. And a lot of these motherfuckers on here to say what they want about me, but I didn't give out more money on this motherfucker than a lot of them have. I could even compete with the people that have done competitions on here. People that have done competitions on here and giving out bankrolls of like 500 and shit like that. With my tenure on here, I could compete. One time I came on here and I gave out $300 in fucking 20s. I said, everybody drop your cash app, trolls and everything. I dropped $300 on a live right there. Bip, bip, bip. I ain't, yo, motherfuckers dropping cash apps I've never seen, people I've never even heard of. They probably getting their kids, aunts cash app. Drop your cash app. Send me the money. I want to get doxxed. Boop, boop, boop. Feel me? I don't even know where I'm going with this. I went from talking to Vonnie to talk about job. You feel me? Another thing is, Cartboy. Oh, you fucked up, Cartboy. I don't know what your problem is. I don't know why you keep talking about faith, but guess what? You offended me. And I'm tired of being offended by you. You know what I'm saying? You think you above the consequences that everybody else? You're gonna see. And that's all I'm going to tell you. I'm going to show you now. Because it's like, I'll be feeling like dealing with you because you're disgusting. You didn't got your ass kicked a million times on here. You live in delusional land. Just 2 years ago, you didn't even have a fucking a bank account. You know what I'm saying? You was dealing with PayPal. You've had other people managing your Cash App transactions because you're not a grown man yourself. You had three fucking off the books jobs. Like, bro, ain't a motherfucker that just got on the board for the first time ever is ever gonna make me feel stupid. You bragging about shit that people been had. You have fucking HIV 8 fucking shelter, fucking you get an apartment in 2 seconds, nigga. What is you talking about? You don't go through the regular things like you're priority mail, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like ever like having HIV is the best thing that ever happened to you is because you got a free pass in life. You know what I'm saying? You probably get skipped at the doctor's first. Everything is first class for you. You probably get fucking half off on your chicken nuggets at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Your rent is $2, nigga. You was living in poverty with a $30 rent, sucker. A motherfucker with $30 rent could never talk shit to me. You feel me? And still be fucked up. You was still fucked up with $30 rent and two people. And you was eating chicken nuggets every night. So how a motherfucker that eat chicken nuggets every night is gonna stun on me? You feel me? I've never lived your circumstances, never lived on a park bench. I've never pushed a cart with my shit in it. You know what I'm saying? The most I put my shit in a laundry bag and walked it from in front of the building to the cab. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. But I ain't never pushed a push cart and none of that crazy shit. It's embarrassing. What up, Scorpio Mama? And I just ignore you, bro. I hear you talk about my son, my girl. You're not a real person to me. You know what I'm saying? So me talking to you is like me arguing with the fucking crackhead that's high on Third Ave, that's high out his mind, jumping in front of cars and getting in everybody's face, saying he's gonna kill them. And then eventually somebody slaps the shit out of him, and then he's unconscious on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, yo. Yo, listen, whenever I see Cardboy, I always see the first version of him. This is why he doesn't understand. You're not intimidating. Niggas will pull up. Nigga, you need a gun on you 24/7. You better have a gun license. Because as much shit as you talk, if a motherfucker catch you in traffic, they gonna hurt you. You gotta be on that at all times, talking the way you be talking. And just your live that you just did is so atrocious. I'm like, bro, you want everybody to beat you the fuck up the way you move it. You talk like you have a death wish, and you're lucky you're on the internet and there's nothing but space in between us. Cause yo, there's not there's not nobody on here that can't hurt you. Fuck even the females. Even there's a couple of females on here that I think will fuck you up. I might think LTG is a bluffer and a punk, but I think if she punched you in the face, I think you would fall and might not get back up. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just weak sauce to me. You look frail. You don't look intimidating. All I see is the guy in the cardigan and the fucking cardigan vest with the Bible and the wooden and the three rosary beads on. You know what I'm saying? This is how devilish you was. You needed three rosary beads on because one wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying? You have demons in you. You feel me? And now you over here on the phone call trying to remix history, talking about, yeah, Faith told my family that I got AIDS. So when they talk to these people, they talk. What the fuck? How can Faith tell your family they got AIDS when your family said on the video you clearly had it before they knew you had it before you even got with Faith? This dude is a sucker. You feel me? He gonna spend his whole life existence tortured. He's living in a curse. His whole life is gonna be him trying to prove to us that he don't got HIV. Okay. And mind you, the funny part, the most ironic part about all of this is the only people that is gonna believe you is the ones that's scared of you. Carboy, newsflash, whoever the fuck is dumb enough to be scared of you is the only ones that's gonna believe it. Feel me? Because if you didn't have HIV and we're all liars and we've been lying on you all this time, UP, I need you to be fair right now for 1 second. I need you to be fair for 1 second, UP. 1 second, UP. If he really wanted to shut everybody up, you're telling me in all the time that we've accused him of having this, you're telling me in all that time he hasn't been to the doctor? He hasn't had an appointment in 6, 7, 8 years, however long it's been, UP, and he hasn't got blood work in all of that time? You know how easy it is to show your blood work? The results of your blood work? Is that not the easiest thing to prove? The results of your blood work, and then you have a span of 8 years to prove it? Come on, y'all. Let's be real and let's stop playing. If he didn't have it, and we were all wrong and we were all stupid, and everybody's been fucking lying on him, why go to all these lengths and not just fucking prove it? I understand in the beginning, I don't got to prove nothing to nobody. This is stupid. I get it. But now we're 8 years down the line and he's still trying to convince people he don't got it. Instead of talking, why don't you just actually fucking prove it? Nobody gonna say that shit, right? Nobody gonna say that shit. Nobody gonna say, let's just actually fucking prove it. And guess what? You didn't have to go down there for us. I know eventually, somewhere, some way, you had to go to the doctor. I know every time I go to the doctor for a regular checkup, they want to do a fucking blood test. The lady doctors always want to grab my nuts. It just be what it is, right? Blood test. I get the result. I don't ask for the results. I don't care. I already know I'm straight. They just want to charge me for taking my blood and giving it to somebody else. Cool. All right, my blood, they shake it up in the machine. I'm good. Boom. Look, y'all, I even go live. Doctor, tell them I'm good. You know you can't go live and the doctor going live for you. Tell them I don't got that. You know what I'm saying? Tell them my rent ain't $5 because I got that shit. Tell them when I go into the shelter, they don't push me in front of the women with kids and fucking all of that just because I got that shit. And I gotta be separated in a separate house with people that got yo, even when he go to jail, he don't even get the orange jumpsuit. They give him a red jumpsuit. And it's not cause he a killer. It ain't cause he a killer, y'all. Yeah, he get the red jumpsuit with the spit mask. Yeah, them motherfuckers is like llamas. No, cause HIV. Yeah, when you go to jail, you get there's like three jumpsuits. It's like the regular jumpsuit, then it's like the people that's fucking murderers and shit. They got their own color, and then the third one is like people with AIDS. So you got to know like you can't fight them or cut them or nothing because if they blood get on you, they housed with the mooks. Yeah, JJ when JJ go to jail, he be with all the mooks. Yeah, he be trust me, he's not living hard in jail. When he go to jail, he's in there with all the fairies. He was a fairy. Uh. He was a fairy. He didn't want to come out of jail. Listen, if you got $100 bill and you in the mook jail, right? You in the mook cells with all the mooks. With, you know what I'm saying? They all braiding each other hair and fucking singing songs and they come on, bro. For $100, you didn't want to come out. His bill was $100 and he stayed in there for a whole 7 days or some shit, or 9 days or some shit like that. You wanted to be in there, bro. Ain't no way a damn soul in America didn't love you enough to give you 100. Well, somebody did. His own enemy paid for him to get out. That's crazy, right? That's ironic. That's some Romeo and Juliet shit. Oh, yo, I'm gonna do a poll. I'm gonna do a poll. Should I was ready to pack the clothes for DC today, but I don't got DC address. I don't know if DC even gonna give me his address so I could send them the clothes. But Michi said she gonna pay for it. I was gonna go live and I was gonna put all the clothes on the bed I was gonna give them, and I was gonna put it in the box, and then I was gonna weigh it, and then I was gonna go over there and figure out what the price is and get the money, whatever. But I was gonna show you everything I was gonna lay out for man. I got coats, I got sneakers, jeans, all of that. That way you can see a substantial amount of shit. You feel me? We're gonna get that boy looking right. But I don't know if he gonna give me his address. So if he don't, matter of fact, before I do the work, he gotta give me the address. You feel me? I could dox him and get his address, but it might not be the right address. I'm not gonna send shit to an address I don't know. Tell him give me his aunt's address. Tell him give me his cousin's address, the address where he could receive the shit at. You feel me? But I'm gonna need that fool to come under my comment section and drop me his address. Yeah, that's the only way he gonna be able to get it. So until he dropped me the address, I can't do the work. Because if what happens if I do all the work, I put everything in the fucking box, and then I never get the address, that Michi ready to send the money, it's too much work. It's too much work. You feel me? So when he meets me halfway, I'll do the rest. But I already got the shit set out. Now, I don't got it set out, but I'm ready to set it out because it's like I'm trying to get rid of a whole section in my closet anyway. So for me, it's a win for win. You know what I'm saying? You help somebody out, you show them a different way of treating them. Because obviously, grabbing them by the shirt and putting them up against the wall, or scaring them up a little bit is bad. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't want the nigga to get beat up. I can obviously tell he doing bad. I'm not grimy. I am grimy, but I'm not that grimy. I'm not grimy like that. I'm not that type of grimy where I'm a fucking. I seen the same thing everybody else seen. A man struggling that need help. But my whole thing is, at the same time, both could be true at the same time. You still could be struggling and be a man that can need help, and I could feel bad for you. And still, I could want to whoop your ass for talking shit about my girl because you shouldn't be talking like that. And you know you wouldn't be talking like that if I was right in front of you. You'd be Frankie. Let's smoke a blunt. Let's smoke a blunt. And unlike them, I don't care if I'm in your hood. I don't care if the police right there. I don't care if we standing right there with five of your homies. If you say the wrong shit in front of me, I'm gonna slap fire, earth, wind, and fire out of you. And after that, it's gonna be what it is. Whatever comes with it, it is what it is. I already expected it when I slapped the shit out you. I'm not the type of person that's not gonna slap you because you with 5, 6 people and I feel like, oh, your crew. Now, if you got a gun and you gonna shoot me, yeah, I might not slap you. Maybe I might not slap you. But guess what? I'm from New York. I'm not used to just everybody rolling around with a gun. That's it. I'm used to people not having guns and you can slap them or fight, or they can walk away with they slap. Either way. When people take they slap and walk away, we call it taking it on the hop. You heard? When you slap somebody and they just eat that and they don't do nothing about it and they keep it moving, it's called taking it on the hop. It's a common thing out here. People take it on the hop all the time. You feel me? Even tough niggas. So you tough, you a raw nigga slap you, you might just take it on the hop, or everything's gonna be way worse. You feel me? What up, Liquid Courage? Yeah, so yeah, I was gonna talk about more shit, but I forgot. Cardboy, I got you. I got something special for you. And guess what? Since I still got a little bit of time left, I'm gonna devote that time to you. Cause it's like I got this demon lying inside of me. I don't know why. This demon is just inside me, just wants to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? And Slim keep telling me, no, John, chill. You keep having too much fun, you smiling too much. I don't like this. I don't like when you get like this. I tell her I'm having fun. You know what I'm saying? But this little demon inside of me wants to come out and show people. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to direct it at the wrong people just because they're stupid. Because once they get me going, I can't stop. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try one more time to just direct my energy to Cardboy since he said what he said about Faith. And he said what he said about my kid a million times. The last 20 times he didn't talk about my kid. And I promise you, everybody looking at me like, why you don't strike alive on Cardboy? I promise you, you are subhuman to me. You are not tough. You are not intimidating. I wish I could run into you. I'll shake you up in 2 seconds. There's not even a doubt in my mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't play with you. Boop, 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 you be done. You be folded on the floor like a fucking ant that got stomped on. You talk all this tough shit. Nigga knocked on your door. You jumped off YouTube for a whole. Then they was quiet for like a whole 3 weeks. Fucking changed his religion and everything. Nigga changed his religion just because a motherfucker knocked on his door. And he got firepower on him. How you got firepower on you? A motherfucker knock on your door and you still scared. And then, listen, Fat, I don't know if Fat watched this shit. I don't really fuck with his channel like that. I watch little shits here and there. But if you could read between the lines like I can, because this is what I do, I listen to the words. If you listen to that punk bitch last video, he basically telling you what he finna do. He said, Fed, you don't like pussy, huh? He said, you must like going to jail, huh? I dare you to come back out here next week, Saturday. You get it, Fed? I dare you to come Saturday at 3 o'clock, Fed. You must not like your freedom. He ain't saying you must not like living. He's not saying you must not like walking and breathing and exercise. He's saying you must not like fucking getting pussy. And meaning that he's gonna put you in jail, bro. He gonna put you in jail. He got the whole SWAT team out there ready. If he didn't have ring door cameras before, the motherfucker do now. You heard? He got a house. He got a house. Listen. Now you heard him tell the story to the other day. He said, and he came to the wrong door. Now he came to the wrong door. How he talk to your wife from the wrong door? You see how JJ's on his third version of the story? And another thing, JJ, Yeah, I'm beefing with Vonnie. I could say what I want to Vonnie, but guess what? You don't need to harp on my jokes. I don't fuck with you. I could disrespect Vonnie all by my damn self. I don't want your help. I don't want you to use my jokes. Use a bitch. I never liked you. I never will like you. You a liar. Straight like that. You feel me? This motherfucker over there saying shit that I said that I made up. You feel me? I seen Vonnie show a fucking sneaker. I don't remember what fucking sneaker it was. It was back then. So in my mind, when I'm doing my commentary, I say she got a fucking champion sneaker. This bitch ass nigga gonna do a live the other day talking about it. Get off my dick, bro. I don't fuck with you. Don't jump on my commentary. If I'm beefing with somebody, don't jump on my side. Fuck you. I never want you on my side. You's a bitch. You might as well join up with them. Because they the ones that they'll take you in before I do. I promise you that. Them motherfuckers will take you in before I do. I don't fuck with you. Never will. Fucking cardboard, stupid motherfucker. I just hate a motherfucker glazing me. Like you be on my dick hating on me, and then you gonna steal the same shit I steal. And then everything he talks about, he's stealing. He's stealing other people's commentary, trying to make it like his. Like this motherfucker talking about Uncle Fed, and he's using Reckless's read on Uncle Fed against him for the third time. Motherfucker, you already done used Reckless's read 3 times. Oh, he's a drug dealer, grown ass man living in his house. Like, bro, use your own shit. Come up with your own commentary. Ever since these new people came around, you've been dick riding old shit. You dick riding everybody's old shit, trying to spin it like it's yours, like you said it, like you funny. Be you, motherfucker. Whatever corny motherfucker that is, be that corny motherfucker. You feel me? The same motherfucker that when Still pulled up, you was shaking like a fucking poodle. You couldn't stop shaking. Go play that video when you had to pop outside with a fucking laptop. Feel me? Shaking. You couldn't control yourself. Your body was, you was cold. You was cold in the middle of the summer. Shaking it. Come on, bro. You can't even control your body parts. A motherfucker pull up on you, you gonna be trembling. Trembling. Like, stop playing with motherfuckers. Stay on the video game. Stay on the video game. Stay making your little whack ass music. Nobody listens to that shit. And you know what's so crazy? This motherfucker going to do a live. I guess he had like 40 people in there. And then at the end of the live, he want to sneak in his whack ass music because he know if he don't sneak it in that way, nobody's going to listen to it any which way. Bro, you the only one that like your music. That shit is air pollution. You feel me? Your girl don't even like your music. I promise you, when you break up with that bitch, she gonna be the first one to tell you your music is trash. Your music is trash. You know, like this nigga is a wannabe 50-year-old AIDS rapper. You feel me? Maybe if he was an AIDS rapper, you came in with that gimmick, trying to tell people to wrap it up and shit. You could be a mascot for AIDS and shit. Feel me? That's it. All this rapping and bro, you too old. You too stupid. You mad old putting grills in your mouth. You look. I'm gonna tell you like my mom tell me. My mom tell me this shit, and I'm way younger than you. My mom be like, you dress like a fucking teenager sometimes. This shit is crazy. She's like, you're a man dressing like a fucking like you're a kid. Dress right. This is my mom tell me. So now I see you umpteen fucking years older than me, dressing the same way, and sometimes you look fucking ridiculous. You look like a billboard of stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you could have some cool shit on, but you don't even know how to rock it. This nigga, I have 20 different Laker jerseys on, different colors, different shades of purple. Nigga, I have the shorts one shade of purple. Then I have the shirt of fucking gray and thing. He have the offset hat, then the sneakers, and then the sock. Everything with you is just off balance, bro. You just can't get it together, bro. You need help. You feel me? The only time you dress right is when you put on the cowboy costume, and that was a costume. I'm pretty sure you bought the shit off the mannequin. Because ain't no way you know how to put an ensemble together. You know what I'm saying? I'm poor. So when you poor, you got to deal with the funds you got, right? So when you poor, you deal with the funds you got. You gotta know how to put it together. You know what I'm saying? When you poor, you gotta know how to put that shit together. You feel me? You see me in that shit I be wearing sometimes. Be wearing that Burlington sometimes. You feel me? Yeah, I be wearing that Burlington sometimes. But guess what? You see me when I be outside and I be looking, be that I be crushing it in that Burlington, homie. In the Burlington. I'm just like, yo, I gotta be that dude. I gotta be him. Who else gonna pull up in that Burlington? And, you know what I'm saying? Oh, motherfuckers, they got that. I seen what's her face? Black Snowflake. She got her Versace. She got her that look good on her. That's her style. That's her money. That's her. You know what I'm saying? Versace look good on everybody. You put on Versace. Remember what Biggie said? I'm an ugly motherfucker, but this clothes make me look good. If I can make the Burlington look good and still be him, come on, bro. You gotta give people their props. What up, Brandy? Brandy, you back. Brandy, you back. Yo, Brandy, you jumped into a war zone yesterday, the other day. I don't know why you did that. You crazy. I already see. You rogue. But I fuck with you. I fuck with you again. I'm mad at you, but I fuck with you now. All right. Um, look, y'all, I'm gonna get off this live. I'm over there just talking about nothing. Um, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Uh, other than Cardboy, I got you. That's about it. I got you, Cardboy. I got something for Cardboy. I got you. You gonna like this one, Card. Well, you're not gonna like it, but I'm gonna like it. They gonna like it. But you done fucked up, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna put a timeline on it. You just gonna know it's me. You heard? Everybody have a good day. Not gonna say peace and love. Have a good day and chill.